EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a 1st down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You look at this Colt defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And running with power here. And he returns this to the 22. At their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. Still on his feet. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Mitchell, 28 yards. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards to go, second down. Nick's going to give to Harvey. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 45 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Let's go now. Nice.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10
Here we
at
go.
the 40-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here's Richardson to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Tyler Warren was the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. When you look at this Bronco defense, they come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there.
Yeah, the double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
But he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 32-yard line.
78 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Nix.
This idiot won't even jump, man. This dude won't even jump. And right there.
32 yards.
And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60 back, 2. 860, Mustang Knights, Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go.
Now Richardson. Completes it again to Dobbs.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
1st and 10
Let's
at the
go
49-yard line.
19 sight, Buffalo 18.
Now it's Richardson.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning every...
And all the way home for the Broncos score.
A.T. Perry,
70 yards.
and the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. at their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Looking deep here for Dobbs.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
79 Broncos.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
$51 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Man, if this game ain't the phoniest you ever seen, man. This dude is getting hit while he's running backwards, man. Come on, man.
65 yards. And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Makes the score.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but it would be even worse now. It's letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
From the shotgun, Richardson. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there, a big one.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce from 6 yards away. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Nix to the air. He'll air this one out from Mims. And that's going to be incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
To throw is Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Broncos first down.
Here's Nix once more. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Broncos 35, Colts 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. To throw, here's Nix. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
To kick off for the Broncos.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line.
6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 19. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Cup 19.
2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's complete to Mitchell. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Richardson looking to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive.
So they all just suck up right behind. Instead of pursuing, they all just suck up right behind.
115 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing Nix. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now it's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Looking to throw. Nix. Left side, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And they get in. Touchdown, Denver. Jaleel McLaughlin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. Got Dobbs over the middle. And past the 35, will be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Dragon 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is first and 10 right now.
19, Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
To throw on 2nd and 10, Richardson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And down inside the 15 he goes. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mustang 19! Go!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Alec Pierce with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
65,
and now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. And it's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Finding room at midfield. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Well, they get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And the lead will hold at 10. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Ain't no way a linebacker keeping up with a wide receiver, man. It's no way.
They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football,
Greenlaw, seriously.
With a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot, there are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Now Richardson from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And will be intercepted.
He bumped the man all the way down there, dog. This game is freaking terrible, man. It's terrible.
Come out to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
I can't pick that, though. Come on.
And he's got it past the 30.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First down.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Nix. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long.
Off his back foot.
It's been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
I try to sit in the end zone, they take me out.
And the Colts are right back in this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback.
It's the worst, dog. I try to sit in the end zone, they take me out the end zone, man. I can't stand this game, Joe. For real, man. I can't stand it, dog. I can't stand it, man.
And turn it into positives moving forward.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
19 Lions. 19 Tigers.
Back to throw. Richardson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Bruh, this is crazy.
In this football game. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
On the set.
This is crazy.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Come on. Set. 60, 18. 70 range. 65 catch. 65.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Perry. Touchdown. A.T. Perry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That
this
is
is
now
crazy.
6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Cowboys. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson. And that's caught inside the 35.
They still got a 84 speed linebacker chasing a 94 speed wide receiver. Man, you can't make that make sense.
And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions.
48. Colts 40.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 16 yards.
On the give, it's Harvey.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Here's Nix.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally, someone said, let's try and
We got a shot.
And put people on.
We got a shot. All we wanted was a shot. We got a shot.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Got a shot. We just want a shot. Leave it alone. We just want a shot. We got a shot, champ. Right here, right now. We got a shot. Let's go.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to Pierce.
Come on, dog. Come on. Could have easily got out of bounds. This is terrible. Come on, dude. What are you doing? You just can't, man. Come on, man. Let's go. We just want one shot right here. One shot. One shot. One shot. One shot, baby.
Here's Richardson.
He's going to let it fly.
Are you serious? Come on, man. That's a touchdown. Look at this garbage. Dude, that's a touchdown. Seriously, can we do something? Come on, man. They killing me. Seriously, man. Oh, my freaking goodness. I hate this freaking game. That's a touchdown, man.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance.
An easy touchdown.
This small deficit, no touchdown though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
I hate this freaking game. Hate it, though. I hate it with a passion, man. That's a freaking touchdown, though.
Win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Broncos.